Hey everybody, how are you doing? I am currently about over 200, about 250 meters above the town of Villabassa. Down there, right there, is Villabassa in northern part of Italy. And I am on this mountain road, walking up this mountain here. So what brings me on this trail and this venture here is this. Every day we have our struggles, and all we can really see sometimes is the disaster that's around us, right? Or the uphill battles that we have to face. This is why humor is so important to me. And if I'm a little heavy breathing here, don't mind me. I'm excited because tomorrow is one whole year of doing a video a day. If you don't know, and if you're new to this, new to my channel, my videos here, just over a year ago, my friend Feng Shuo, a professional international speaker, amazing gentleman, I told him I want to be a speaker too, to bring joy and happiness to people, to bring hope. And it has been doing that through my videos here. And that's why I'm so excited to be doing this. And so Feng Shuo challenged me to do a video a day for every day. And today is 364. And how does all tie in? There are many, many days where I wanted to give up. But Morris, it's just a video a day. 3 to 5 minutes is not a big deal. You're right. In one hand, it's not a big deal. Imagine now, you had a really long day at work. You get home late. You're extremely exhausted. And now you have to get your lunch ready and everything ready for tomorrow. And the first thing you want to do is jump into bed. Then you got to go, oh no. I got to figure out what I'm going to talk about. I got to figure out what joke I'm going to say. And what kind of background do I want? I don't want my living room wall all the time. Make it a little more interesting. That's why, thanks to online free pictures, websites, and ChatGPT to create me pictures. And this is an amazing picture right here. Like, look at this. And so to do that every day, you think, okay, it might take a couple minutes. No, it can literally take a half hour to do a 5-minute video. To think about what to say, to create the thumbnail, think of the joke, post it on YouTube, Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, X, and then wait for it to upload and share the link. It can take a while. You know what? It's been worth it because it has really personally grown me. And right here, look at this beautiful scenery of Villabassa. Just amazing. There, guys, took a picture of myself with that there. Selfie. The key is to keep going. If I didn't keep going, I would not be able to see that beautiful view. Look at the hills in the distance there. Gorgeous. Yeah, I'm huffing, I'm puffing, and it's hard work. There's a saying that I heard last year, and I thought, how amazing and true this is. It's one of those sayings that it's a little brick in your foundation to make you stronger. So, it is this saying. Easy work makes for a hard life. Hard work makes for an easy life. What? Morris, what does that mean? Well, it's like anything. It's an interpretation to how you want to perceive it. I perceive it, okay, look at this. I love seeing the moss and the trees. Gorgeous. Here's what it means to me. If you sit around, do nothing, right, you're not making the money to be able to pay your bills, or unless you have a way of making money on passive, let me know. No scams, please. But for the most part, you get home, sit on, watch TV all day. I'm nothing against watching TV. I watch TV once in a while. But if that's all you do is sit around and do nothing, then you're not really building that income. You're not really building your future here. So for example, in that town, Villabessa, a lot of those places have huge piles of wood. They work hard all summer to stock up wood, not for that winter, but for the next winter. Because what they do is they let the wood dry for one whole year, so they use the wood for the winter from the previous summer. How cool is that? And so by doing that hard work, when it comes to winter time, all they got to do is just walk out to the wood pile, grab the wood, and there you go. And if you didn't do the hard work, you would have to go in the bush, find some logs, drag it out, and it's harder to find it because out here in the mountains, they get tons of snow, it gets buried. Harder you work means not like, you gotta work smart, obviously. The harder you work, the more rewarding it is. It's like some of those people that don't want to get their driver's license. I think that's actually an easy analogy right there. Do the hard work to study for your driver's license, and yeah, it's a pain in the butt. You might fail, you might have to redo it again. Yes, it costs money to do the tests and exams, but once you passed it, if you want to drive out to the mountains, it's easy. Just get in the car and go. If you don't have your license, you gotta depend on other people, or you gotta get on a bus or a train, or a tour guide system. So there's other ways, but it's not as convenient. You just can't go, hey, I'm gonna hike up this trail I've never done before, and I don't have to worry about it. Just have the freedom to do so. It gives you freedom. Hard work also gives you freedom. And humor really helps me push through all that. Humor helps me see a day very sunny. It puts a smile on my face every day, every moment. And especially when I share humor with people, it really lives me up. So go out there, push yourself. Look at the people at the gym. When they work out, their muscles get bigger. Now they can pick up the weights nice and easy. Those who don't work out, they have a tough time to pick up. Here's some true story with me. For many, many years, my favorite type of shoes were these slip-on shoes. Slip-on, no tie-ons, that's it. And then the day came, those shoes wore out. So I had to grab my other pair of shoes, which has shoelaces. I went down to tie them, and it's like, I got up, and like, oh. I found it a little bit challenging. Like, what's going on? And then it hit me. I don't work out those muscles all the time. It's like, foot slipping, I don't even have to bend down. And so since then, I refuse to buy, okay, actually I just bought a pair of slip-on shoes yesterday, but those are for special occasion type of shoes. But every day now I use a tie-on, and for the first month, I could feel my muscles and I was working. Now, no problem, up and down, because I worked those muscles, and because I worked it, now it's easy. And because of that, I can do hiking up mountains here and trails. It just makes life easier. What do you do to push yourself through the hard times so life could be easier? Okay. So down through the trees there is Villabassa in northern Italy, which we're literally a couple minutes away from the Austria border. And that, every time I think of Austria, I think of a good shout out to my friend Chris, because he's an amazing man, and he is originally from Austria. So Chris, this is to you, my good dear friend. Okay. Right now in Canada, North America, we have hockey right now, the hockey playoffs. And go Edmonton Oilers! So let me ask you this. Why do hockey players bake cakes? Because they like icing! If any of you don't know what that is, icing in hockey, it's where you shoot the puck from one end of the ice and goes all the way to the other side, like wow. It's like, say, the Edmonton Oilers shoot their puck from their side all the way to the other side's teams, and goes all the way to the boards there, past this one line. There's icing right there. All right. Well, thank you everybody for watching and tuning in all the way from Villabassa, Italy. I'm excited. Thank you to my amazing partner and her parents they live out here, and so it's so beautiful to be up here. So thank you so much. I wish you all an amazing day.